What if I told you professional option sellers can make money simply because another day has passed? While option buyers race against the clock, disciplined option sellers allow time to work for them. In this video, we'll explain the mechanics of time decay, or theta, through the eyes of an accountant. To understand this, we must first look at the hidden cost of time itself. Imagine holding a melting ice cube in your hand. Every second that passes, it gets smaller. In the options market, this melting effect is a constant, unavoidable force called theta. Even if the underlying stock price doesn't budge a single cent, the option's value decreases daily. So, what exactly is time decay? To understand it, let's deconstruct an options premium. Every option premium consists of two distinct parts: intrinsic value and extrinsic or time value. Intrinsic value is the real-world, immediate value of the option if it were exercised right now. Time value, on the other hand, represents the premium paid for the potential of future price movement. As the expiration date approaches, that potential shrinks and the time value gradually decays to zero. This gradual erosion of extrinsic value is the mathematical reality known as time decay. For option buyers, this mathematical reality is their greatest headwind. To make a profit, the option buyer needs three things to happen simultaneously. First, the stock price must move in the correct direction. Second, it must move with enough magnitude to cover the premium paid. And third, this move must happen before the option's expiration clock runs out. If the stock moves too slowly or stays completely flat, the buyer loses money due to time decay. This is why buying options is often described as a race against an unforgiving clock. But what happens if we take the other side of the trade? Enter the option seller. Option sellers, or writers, collect the option's premium upfront as cash flow. Instead of fighting time, the option seller becomes the owner of the clock. Every day that passes without significant stock movement reduces the option's value. For the seller, this decreases a direct path to keeping that upfront premium as profit. Think of option selling like operating an insurance company. You collect policy premiums upfront, knowing that most policies will expire without a claim. Or think of it as renting out an apartment where each day of occupancy generates predictable income. As accountants, we look at the financial markets through a very specific lens. We prioritize predictable cash flow, mathematical probability, and structured risk management. To an accountant, time decay is treated as a highly reliable, income-generating business asset. We aren't hoping for a massive speculative stock price explosion to make a profit. Instead, we build systems that capture consistent premiums, allowing time to do the heavy lifting. However, we must remember that premium income is not free money. It is direct compensation for accepting a legal and financial obligation under the contract. This brings us to the common mistakes that eager beginners often make. First, many buy options too frequently, ignoring how quickly time decay will erode their position. Second, some hold losing options all the way to expiration, hoping for a last-minute miracle. And third, some believe that selling options is a completely risk-free strategy. Without disciplined risk management, selling options can lead to sudden, severe losses. To trade options like a professional accountant, you must apply structured guidelines. Always understand exactly how time decay affects every single contract you trade. Focus on mathematical probability and strict position sizing to protect your capital. And never forget that while time decay improves your odds, it does not eliminate risk. Time is one of the very few absolute forces in investing that moves in only one direction. Option buyers are constantly racing against it, while disciplined option sellers make it work in their favor. The difference between success and speculation isn't luck, it's understanding how the market is designed. If you found this helpful, subscribe to Accountant Investor for more evidence-based investing insights. And remember, always manage your risks responsibly and let time do the heavy lifting. This content is for educational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice.